damage that was done by Gemini puts him in the lead. 65 Harvester to 58. You'd see Pluto hovering pretty close to 70. 65, 70 without the... And oh, that's a clutch. That's a clutch scout right here. The Phoenix saw exactly what was coming. We have an hallucinated Colossus here for Gemini. Photon Overcharge is cast. Of course, I'm on Pluto's vision here. This Colossus is an hallucination, but he doesn't know and he backs out. Let's see, what is he going to add on? Are we going to get... he's trying to fool. He's trying to fool Pluto into getting defense for Colossus, but he's getting double Void Rays here, which could be pretty interesting. What was that? Was that a Psy Storm of some sorts? Oh no, it's the hallucination, my bad. The hallucination spawning out. Okay, so Pluto standing at 160 supply here. Very, very large advantage compared to his opponent. I gotta say though, Gemini has a pretty nice position. I only see rarely Protoss wall in here. Look at how useful that is. There's nowhere Pluto can go. He's harassing, separating his base, his army rather, between the two bases, and not quite able to do damage. He hasn't destroyed anything. Now snipes a warp gate finally, but look at the cost of that. He just remaxed to repopped to 168 supply, but he was down to 138. Well, you know, you gotta take what you gotta take, and Pluto got a fourth off of that. Knows kind of what to expect from his opponent. He got a good scout. I mean, Gemini had to reveal the Void Rays here, of course. There's a DT that I didn't quite see. Where is that DT? Oh, it's right there. Okay, good. So he's warping in a couple Dark Templars. I don't know if they... Yeah, he's going to go straight for the Archons. No DT harass here whatsoever. And Pluto is coming in with the Burrow Roaches, trying to get a little bit of damage done. Maybe trying to snipe those debris here while Gemini isn't looking. He's got vision on those, though. And you've got the infamous Protoss army moving out on the field. Does not know about those roaches, but... I mean, does Pluto have what it takes here? He's got the Hive on the way, but no anti-air whatsoever. He's got the Hydra Den, but does he even have Hydras on the field? He doesn't. Is he trying to go for the full base trade? I mean, does he even know about his opponent's position right now? He does now. As Gemini is entering the creep, he's gonna lose this fourth, but look at those roaches making their way in the base. Are they going for the main? No, they're going to... Oh, and recall. The mass recall here may save the day for Gemini. He's losing all his production facilities that are out on the field. But watch it out. Pluto, he's stuck in here. He's not going to be able to get out of there. Force fields will come and land or not. What is wrong? I mean, Gemini is focused on defending his main right now, and he could have got so many roaches from outside his third. Just not quite gonna do it though. Still pumping out Void Rays, and now, yes, the Hydra production has started. Muscular Augments, I don't know if he has, I think he does have the other Group Spines upgrades here, as the Oracle is used as a detector. Here, Pluto getting his fourth back. Maybe he wants to go out for a fifth. Let's see. No, there's still quite a bit of minerals here in that natural, so not quite, not that big of a problem just yet. And now Gemini is standing at 150 supply, but look at this, 8 Void Rays. Do they have any upgrades? No, that would be useful. He's waiting probably, yeah, for +3, +3 to move out. No armor upgrades, no shield upgrades. That would be so worth it. Getting +1 shield at this point in time could change everything. Let's see, those upgrades, +2, +1. This is a very tense point in the game. Anything can happen. Both players have the power to take out the other player's army. This lonely Archon here is gonna get sniped, and Abduct on the Void Rays, a second and a third. There you go. Mothership Core falls as well, and Pluto forces his opponent back in full retreat mode. Getting this other Archon without shield here is big. It's a big, big snipe. Only one Archon left, and it's gonna get sniped right away. Other abducts here. So many Vipers here. A total of 5 force fields finally land, and Gemini GG's Pluto plows through the army of his opponent and gets the first win for Boreal eSports. Oh my goodness. I already know this will be a sick clan war. GG to both players. 45 viewers already. You guys are awesome. Let me just remind you real quick, because I did mention it. There's a 2-minute delay on the stream versus the actual clan war as required by the Top Dog StarCraft 2 League in the rules. It is in the rules. So I may not be able to interact in chat with lineup thingy. Okay, I just got invited. I thought it was to the our game number 2, but no, it's a private Boreal channel. Okay. My goodness, that was a very nice game, and I actually plan on selecting one of these games and cast them separately from the rest, post them on my YouTube channel, and of course it's the first game, so it's kind of hard to tell. I'm expecting we're gonna have other epic games, as I see here. EGK is in the channel. Alex c'est moi as well. I don't know if Death Row's gonna play. It's been a while since I've seen him actually get online. But nevertheless, whatever we could expect from the rest, we had a very sick game, guys. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I do, and we are trying. If only we had to teach. Okay, let's leave here. Good. All right. Let's take a look at chat real quick. Team Pluto. Roaches. Yep. Yeah, it seems there's a Reddit thread for this channel, this stream. So yeah, if you guys want to go leave a nice comment, we would greatly appreciate, of course, anything you can do to help us either get more viewers. There's a really easy way. If you're not into Reddit, you can just check out. I'm just getting back on the Twitch page here. There's a little button at the bottom left of your stream, which is share. And you can share directly our team page on Facebook and Twitter, and that helps us a lot. If you want to tag us at Boreal eSports and myself at BRL Cadium, we'll make sure to retweet you for sure. For sure. As we are setting up game number 2, of course, quick rundown of the rules here. There is no pre-selected map, so the team who loses the game, so in this case, Integrity Gaming gets to choose the next map. Then Boreal gets to pick the player first. They pick the player and the race they want to play on that map, and then Integrity gets to counterpick the matchup, which is very, very balanced. I really like that way of doing it, and I'll definitely apply it to any clan war or tournament I will organize in the future. Thank you for this, and we are in the second lobby. I hope I have enough water this time. I borrowed my daughter's bottle because I think it's really nice. I tend to drink a lot while I'm streaming, and having a straw like this makes me drink a little bit less but more often. So I'm trying out a new strat here. See how it plays out. As game number 2 is starting and my wishes have been granted. Oh my god, we're gonna have a TVP with Alex et moi. And this could very well be the 1000th game I cast of this player. I like him so much. And it's him you see spawning in the top right corner of Deadwing. Playing for Boreal eSports, it is Alex, c'est moi. And his opponent, the mighty Protoss player, who's going to try to bring his team back in the game since they're trailing 1-0 at the moment. From Integrity Gaming, Primal Moon. Here it goes, guys. Let's double check everything. Roach something, strong something. Haha, Kwanzar. Say it's. Yep. Exactly. Depends on how you're trying to build your sentence, though. Giving French courses here. Why the hell not? So, let's see what these guys have in store. So, Alex has a history of 2 base all-ins, especially versus Protoss. He is a big fan of aggression, or, well, I should say he has been in the past. I haven't seen him play a whole bunch since LAN ETS 2014, so about 8 to 9 months ago. I've seen him play about 5 or 6 times, and that's it. Let's see how he plans on. He's getting very early gas, not building towards the ramp, not building on the low ground either. I would not be surprised to see him, of course, start off with this oh so important Reaper Scout. But then again, Alex is... He got me used to not putting him on the actual meta. So we'll see. And he does get a Reaper. Okay. So it's not going to be an over aggressive 1 base push. I think he's going to expand behind that. As he should, because these players are in cross positions. As you know, on Deadwing, you cannot spawn horizontally. So both of these players know that their opponent is either... well, Alex, for instance, know that he is either... above his opponent or cross position, which is, as we know, the case here. Primal Moon comes in with what is a much more, well, I'm going to say standard, but usual build in this meta, which is going to be Mothership Core Expand. Here we go, Mothership Core comes in, there's a Reaper on the field already, and it doesn't seem, well, no, I don't think he's going to go for the main. I really think he's going for the main. Okay, so someone should tell Alex that you cannot spawn in those positions. That would really give him an easier life. But it's still, then again, it's still a very important spot to scout, because you can get proxied very easily. And in the end, this move by Alex will make it so worth it, since Primal Moon's probe only saw the Reaper come down here, and he wasn't able to go further than this. Look at the vision. So he probably has a 90% certitude here that his opponent is in the top left position, which is not the case. So we may have a surprise push coming in on top here and then forcing him to back out and wonder where the hell is Alex. We'll see about that. So natural expand here finishes for the Protoss player, followed by a Twilight Council right away. So are we going to see DTs again? Maybe trying to surprise with 2 DT games in a row? Could be interesting, in fact. Could be very interesting. Alex is following it up, and this is so old build. This is, wow. And just now adds a factory. You see, in basically every matchup, I see Terran players adding in their factory before nowadays, especially when they're having so much gas income. Take a look at this. Of course, that's going to allow him to get, let me just get a second here. Oh my god, he sees everything. Sees both the Chrono Boost and the research on the Twilight Council. Knows what's up. He knows this is gonna be Blink. There's no reason to really to get charged at this point in the game. So Alex is going to prepare for either a he's bringing back the Marines here. Doesn't know quite the timing for the Blink upgrade. It's gonna be done pretty fast, in under a minute if it gets chrono boosted again. So there you go, Marauder here, Stimpack, pretty close to one. Yeah, it's 1/3 of the way. I don't like this starport position. What if Alex needs to go back? He's gonna have to go all the way around. But well, he still has this bunker anyway. So yeah, I guess he's good to go. So he's preparing for the blink in. He could have a position a little bit closer. Now he has a Widow Mine. Nice. Didn't see that in the production. So let's take a look at Primal Moon now. We have a Warp Gate that's over. It's a 3-gate blink push, and there you go. Take a look at this. The push from Primal Moon is gonna come on the top left. He has absolutely no idea where his opponent is, and he's gonna be very surprised not to see anything here. And I think he's worried now. He has to scout the main. He has to see a building. So he has to know at this point, either way, 9 minutes into the game, there would have been a push if it was a 1 base. So not seeing an expand here makes him realize and take in consideration how late this is going to be. The Proxy Pylon is on the other side of the freaking map. He has to land another one. Primal Moon misses the SCV. The push comes in. Stim is ready. He's just going to blink out. Forces a Stim. That's a pretty big win. And snipes the SCV. That's going to cost him 2, maybe 3 Stalkers. I think so. And re-stims. I'm pretty surprised about this. This is going to be interesting. Proxy Pylon gets scouted by the Lifted Factory. And this push has basically been thwarted. I don't know if he's going to come back. But he only has 8 Stalkers. No Proxy Pylon except this one on the far end, the far left end of the map. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what Alex follows this up with. He has +1 and combat shield on the way. He's producing 2 medevacs at a time now. He could easily take some of these units and go for a drop. There is a 3rd base on the way for both players. Primal Moon taking it in a slightly safer position. Hang on, bear with me. I'm sorry guys, there we are. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a rough night. Winter is coming and my voice is going away slowly. So Alex moves in. He's got 3 medevacs healing those units pretty slowly. They're quite low on energy though. And he just comes in here. He may get trapped. There's a Colossus on the field. Extended Thermal Land finishes in about 15 seconds. And the Protoss army is dancing. Alex. Oh, Alex is going for the drop. Double drop here. Headed for the main. There are 4 Marauders and 8 Marines. Just off the top of my head here, I think. Yeah, that's the case. And there's a pretty big bunch of units here. He may try to go for a double 2-front attack here. Maybe even drop some of these units in the main. So the best bet here is for Alex to get damage either on one side or the other here. There's an easier way in here for damage, as he would need to snipe completely the Nexus to make this worth it. Let's see where we stand. Harvester-wise, Primal Moon is ahead by 14, almost 15 workers now. 3 bases are fully saturated for both players, yet Alex says, yeah, Alex holds it on the income side and now gets a drop. Let's see how many probes he's going to get. Pretty fast reaction time, and he's going to lose. Oh, he tries to go for the snipe, and he's going to stick to it. He's going to stick to it, but 3 Colossus on the field, that's not going to be enough. And a very nice try, though, by Alex, who could have pushed in with the other units. He could have got some big snipes off of these Colossus. And now I want to see, yeah, Viking production has started. He only has 3 right now on the field. Yeah, he dropped the units here. He's going to go back to the natural. Maybe try to go for the main. He's going to be careful, though. Those Blink Stalkers are right here, and they're ready to strike. if a medevac comes across. Primal Moon snipes, well, not snipes, scouts the army with the Hallucinated Phoenix. He saw the drop as well, I believe. Yeah, he did. Many units are reinforcing for Alex at the moment as we hit a critical point. There you go. I was gonna say, this could be the instant where Alex pulls it all. It is basically, this is a slightly more committing to damage. I'm tempted to say an all-in here. I don't like that word though. But he is going to have a hard time coming in. There is no Psystorm yet. Scouts and sees the army. Let's see what kind of damage he's going to be able to do. He has a nice position, and since there are no storms yet, he's able to get a good amount of snipes. He could snipe this Colossus. Yeah, no damage dealt. The third goes down, and now Alex has the upper hand. Force field his own units in the third, actually, and Alex should fall back at this point. And storms are ready. Storm is complete. There are many other storms. As the Viking count has been reset down to only 1, there are still 2 Colossus on the field for the Protoss player, who is now without a third. The great news for Alex, though, is he saved most of the SCVs on this all-in. I don't understand. Isn't this supposed to be the death of all SCVs? Like, wow. Wow, this makes it even more interesting. Look at the Harvester count now. Alex got ahead in Harvesters from that SCV pool, and he didn't lose any, almost. 8 Werther's killed by Primal Moon, 29 by the Terran player. So Primal Moon now retakes his third, and it has got to do something. He's got to come out on the map and try to do some damage. +3 has been started here for Alex, +3 attack. Meanwhile, 2-2 are nearly halfway done for the Protoss player. That's kind of a shame. Had he started them earlier, or could have used a couple Chrono Boosts, those could have given him a nice timing here at this point. But so many Marauders. Take a look at this. Unit-wise, yeah, that's a very nice ratio. 1/3 of the army are Marauders right now for Alex. 1/3 of the infantry, so 23 to 40. Let's see how he gets. Installs a nice concave here. Storms go down, do some nice damage. Meanwhile, there's a Colossus that has gone down. The units are still here, and the medevac count is pretty impressive from Alex. All of these units will be healed up in no time. Scans, sees the position of the army. Is he going to take the upper ground? I think so. Is he going to try to go for... Oh my god, yes, he's in there. Careful, he's in a pretty tight spot for storms and for force fields. Stormlands gets a lot of units pre-splitting, but still those storms are pretty effective. There's no kiting from Alex at all. And the supply count has been reset. Now Alex is basically struggling to kill his opponent's units. 2-2 has kicked in, and it shows. Primal Moon is actually able to hold this attack, and before losing the Mothership Core, is able to land a Photon Overcharge, which saves the day of this Nexus, basically. Let's take a look at the status right now. Both players going a little bit lower on economy. That's going to give us bigger armies. That's pretty good. Planetary Fortress taken as a 4th, but take a look at this. Was it a Storm Drop? I don't see any Harvesters here. Oh, yep, there they are. And our Protoss player harassed a little bit, but let's take a look at this. Alex has not a very big army. He may have to pull. Those 2 Colossus are very frightening right now for Alex. And yeah, he's got to wait for more reinforcements. There's a Ghost on the field in 10 seconds, and I don't know if he researched the I don't know what's it called, reactor. But to be able to land an EMP, Planetary Fortress is over. He's going to try to repair this. Mules are going to be effective for it, but there's not enough SCVs to support it. And Alex is now in a pretty dire spot, and he's the one who loses the fourth. High Templar now on the high ground, gonna try to go for a storm in the SCVs, not quite gonna do it. Saves it for the army. Alex cannot do any single thing here. Storm lands on a good portion of the army. EMP is cast upon the Zealots. Storm does an insane amount of damage. Oh my goodness, and those two injured Colossi. Does Alex have what it takes? Storms again! Oh my goodness, and this could be it. So many damage dealt by those storms, and actually this is kind of turning around. This SCV is pursuing a Colossus. Really, are they gonna get it? 12 HP, not quite. And yeah, this could be game at this point. Alex, oh, now snipes the Mothership Core. Gets 2 free High Templars. This is interesting though. 3 Vikings could snipe this Colossus in no time. There he does. And Storm misses quite a little bit, landing the Vikings for extra DPS. And is Alex doing this at the moment? Is he really doing this? Oh my goodness. This Archon falls. This is more than a dire spot. If you take a look at, yeah, supply-wise, Alex is way behind. And you could remove 10 as well, since those are 5 medevacs that take up 2 supply each. So that's basically what's left of the army. 3 Marines, 1 Ghost, and 1 Marauder. Hero Marauders. And yeah, the reinforcements will be too many. I expect this game to end very, very soon, especially as Primal Moon has re-secured his third. Running now on 3 times the amount of probes than Alex had SCVs, and that is a GG. What a hold. Wow, after losing his third to an SCV pull, the Integrity Gaming players comes back and wins it. What a nice game. Primal Moon, GG. Seriously. I haven't seen a lot of Protoss players get out of that position when facing Alex. So props to you if you or one of your teammates happens to listen to this and wants to give you all of Cadium's props right now. Respect, buddy. Wow. So let's take a look at chat real quick. Don't forget to follow our channel. Seriously, guys, if you are enjoying this right now, you are, of course, welcome to follow the channel. We don't only cast StarCraft 2. We have a pretty epic CSGO team playing ESCA and CEVO all the time. And I was going to say a ton of other stuff, of course. Did EJK win? EJK hasn't played yet. He may be the next one, though. So right now, Boreal has won a game. Integrity won another one, and we stand at 1-1. The clan war. I'd like to take this little intermission to invite you guys to well, show all your respect to our sponsors here at Boreal Gaming. You see them at the bottom left of the screen. iWeb, Stinky Footboard, and of course Avoc Technologies. I want to drop a special thanks to my very own sponsor, CIPC.com, for providing the computer. I'm pointing at it right now. Providing the computer that's streaming right now and recording all my stuff for YouTube and Twitch. Really big props to them, and thanks to Boreal eSports, of course, for having me on board and letting me cast those sick clan wars for them. I like leagues so much. I like leagues that have a story going, and you know, if you go, again, I mentioned it at the beginning, just head to thunderdogesports.com. Click on the StarCraft 2 button. You'll see it's actually a forum. You've got every information you need about the streams. There's an official Thunderdog stream. There is there is the schedule, of course. 2 weeks left to the regular season, and you have the standings as well. Boreal is standing in 7th position right now out of 10 teams. Integrity is in 8th position, so of course you understand how important that clan war is. And every single match is important since it's the total number of wins that count towards the final standing. So Boreal now, of course, it's the reverse situation. Boreal gets to choose a map. Then Integrity gets to pick their player, and Boreal gets to counter pick their player and the matchup. Of course, they pick the matchup. Obviously, Captain Obvious to the rescue. Trying to get a hold of what's happening pretty quickly. I guess we should. Huh. Reddit.com. Yeah, of course. And a much easier way to see this, I went in myself and left a comment on the Reddit post for this week 6 Boreal eSports versus Integrity clan war. Listen, I know upvotes are a thing, and what I would really enjoy, because upvotes, downvotes, they come and go. They don't have a name on them. They are a currency that is very volatile on the internet. What I would really appreciate is if some of you would take the downtime here, which will come to an end pretty quickly as I'm jumping in the lobby for game number 3. But seriously, guys, if you want to go to reddit.com slash, I believe it's r/starcraft/new, r/starcraft/new. I'm not that into Reddit, so bear with me. But if you guys would leave a comment and tell me what you think of my casting, what you thought of the actual clan war, what you think of the league. We could pass it on to the Thunderdogs organization, and I'm sure they would appreciate your comments. This is what Reddit is all about, and I would love to hear from you guys. Since I can't really interact with you right now, of course, with the 120 seconds delay required by the league. So that was my very personal message for Reddit. So we're going to have Pixel and a Grandmaster for Integrity. Let me check out quickly. I don't know if I'll have time. Please, ladders, rank 160 Grandmaster, 2.5k points. I can't believe. What are those numbers? Holy crap. And it is going to be a ZVT. So the game is loading, guys. Show me some hype in the chat. Flip tables. Do something. Because game number 3 has begun. And spawning in the top right position of Overgrowth is our Integrity Gaming player. I'm Euro Trash. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't actually read his name until I, geared up to do the big voice. Wow. So, I'm Euro Trash, spawning as the red Terran in the top right position. I think I said top left, but it's top right. And in the bottom left position for Boreal eSports, we have a master player of the name Pixel. Playing for Boreal eSports, of course, as the yellow Zerg. Personal thanks, oh my goodness. Personal thanks to him. There you go. Personal thanks to Pixel for selecting making it not a pink versus red or pink versus I mean purple versus red matchup. I really appreciate that. Even though we have a nice option now to increase team colors, which I have activated. I hadn't done it before. I actually just learned of it watching old patch notes. But you know what? Here's where we stand. We have Hatch First coming in from Pixel. Not really surprised. We don't have a drone scout, so he's not going to see this very quickly. as we zoom in on, oh my god, a disabled zoom. I'm just gonna, yeah, do this and that. Boom, boom, boom. Proxy barracks here for I'm Eurotrash, who is trying to, yeah, go around, try to see if, I don't know why he took so much time, but still, he's gonna land, and that, oh my goodness, that makes it such a good position for I'm Eurotrash right now. There is literally zero Overlord in a mile radius, and he's actually still gonna land the bunker in Pixel's vision, and Pixel is not gonna like what he sees. He doesn't pull probes, not probes, rather drones at this point. And it is going to be a Reaper bunker rush. There's even a second Reaper being added in, as this bunker will finish for sure. Oh my god, and Pixel is not gonna like this. Of course, already losing 2 drones. He needs to get out of the way with this one. Needs to save it. Nice target firing by I'm Eurotrash. Gotta give this to him. Queen is only halfway done. He's adding in a spine crawler, getting ready for it, but what will happen to this bunker already under fire of the two Zerglings that spawned directly in the bottom, in the natural, I should say. Alright, so what are we gonna do? He's trying to come in. I do think this spine crawler will be outside of the range of the bunker, but he has enough Zerglings to do this. Forces a salvage, actually gets it by getting the aggro of the Zerglings with the two Reapers. He's now at 3 Reapers. But this spine here will prevent him to do any damage in the bottom of at the natural, I should say. Pixel very wisely idling Zerglings on the top of the ledge here. And I'm Eurotrash. Now adding in a command center, as there's a little skirmish going on here. No real casualties. 2 other queens being added. There were, oh, and that's quite big actually for I'm Eurotrash, of course. And adding in a 4th Reaper. My goodness, this is gonna be, he could actually engage those Zerglings up there. Well. So, there were no injects in the main all that time. Of course, Pixel committed well, his larva to adding in some Zerglings, so he was a bit low on larva for some time. I'm Eurotrash coming in, sniping a creep tumor as it lands. And 5 Reapers now, but 3 queens. I mean, at this point, he could very well fight directly with the spine crawler. He could make it, push it forward like around here, and the Terran player would not be able to go around without losing at least one of his Reapers. But it seems those 5 Reapers are falling back just a little bit. Pixel will now see the barracks coming in. There you go. He knows it's a proxy. He knew it for some time, I'm sure. And just as Pixel was trying to go get his 3rd, this barracks will drop down and block it for some time, sending out a few Zerglings. You've got to do damage to that barracks, and units will get caught. 1 Hellion, 2 Hellions, and 5. Oh my goodness! Transfuse on the clutch here. And you always underestimate how much DPS these Reapers can put out. How many? It's 4 times 2. It's more DPS than a Marine at the beginning, I think. And it's also much faster, and it regenerates. So, well, yeah, such good units, I guess. Pixel still hasn't been able to take his 3rd. I'm Eurotrash coming back here, forcing the Pixel's units to go back and forth. Does he have the DPS to deal with this here? He's going to try to snipe a Queen, fortunately. And Queen, very nicely done by Pixel, lands a transfuse on the lowest Roach right before it dies. I'm Eurotrash will sacrifice this barracks. There we go. and is still around with the units. Of course, you guys have realized that all the action is only on Pixel's side of the map. While there's another skirmish here, let's take a look at what's happening on I'm Eurotrash's side. There is Cloakenfield almost done. There's already a Banshee on the field, I believe. Yes, there it is. And there's another one coming in. There is no lair. Yes, there is a lair. Spore crawlers started everywhere. This queen will die a horrible death. And do we have detection added in by Pixel? I mean, the harass is insane by I'm Eurotrash. Still around here with the units. Pixel trying to go for a counterattack, but with slow roaches, that's going to take a little good while. Meanwhile, I'm Eurotrash is taking the third on the low ground. That's going to get... Yeah, he sees it. So Pixel is going to lose a couple roaches for this, but at least it'll delay the Terran player's third. But I don't know really what to think at this point. Let's take a look at this. Harvester-wise, Pixel is still ahead, but only by a slight little bit. Our Terran player here, I'm Eurotrash for Integrity Gaming, is going to go... I don't really understand here. He's got double armory and an engineering bay added on. Not exactly sure what he's headed for. Is it mech? Well, he's obviously gonna drop a lot of mech because of these armories, but engineering bay here for what? I'm not too sure. Is it for missile threats only? I don't know what he's worried about, in fact. Let's see what he saw. Not a whole bunch. So if there's one thing that's missing from his very dominant position, even though the supply tells us another story, I think I'm Eurotrash did an immense amount of damage. Still only 5 workers killed. I really thought he got more than that. So maybe, just maybe, Pixel is not in that big of a pickle. I can't believe I used that expression. He's in a bit of a pickle. Directly taken from Dark Souls 2. That's the only way. That's the only place I know I've heard that expression, but whatever. That's for another story. Grooved Spines upgrades for the Zerg player is now complete. +2/+2 on the way. 5 Hydras being added in, so a lot of DPS. Gotta be wary though of those Hellions. If Hydras aren't well protected, this could be very dangerous. Still gonna try to go for a snipe. One of these queens will go down, but at what cost? Once again, losing 2... Was it 2 Hellions and a... oh my goodness, he broke the rocks! Pixel broke the rocks and he's gonna get another Hellion for it. And good damage on the other one. Lacking a little bit of creep spread. Of course, all the active tumors have been sniped. I'm Eurotrash is well protected here at the third. Maybe there's a little bit of a gap here that he could abuse, but all in all, this third won't go down without a fight, for sure. Let's take a look at the units real quick. 10 siege tanks, 8 Hellions, 4 Reapers, and 3 Banshees. I want to know, yeah, he's getting... No, there's nothing with this engineering bay. Maybe he just walled with it? Is that it? Isn't there a gap here that Zerglings could fit through? I'm not exactly sure. I do think so. Whatever. Whatever happens. Pixel doesn't have any Zerglings. I don't even think he has speed. Let's take a look at it. No. No speed. So that was his plan all along. After the bunker rush. And after seeing so many... whoops. Those Hellions had a bad day. RIP. Rest in peace. Alright, so Pixel, pretty close to maxed out. But I'm Eurotrash, unsieging. This could be interesting. We're gonna have an engagement in the middle of the map. Both players have no idea of their opponent's position. Now I'm Eurotrash sees it, sieging up. All of those units are stacked. Blue Flame has ended. Pixel took so much time to set up his concave, is dragging the splash damage to only those 2 roaches, and he traded the entire army for I'm Eurotrash's entire army, and oh my god, those Cloak Banshees are changing it up a lot. There's no way. Oh my goodness. If this Overseer had been a little bit closer, This could have been an efficient trade, but Pixel a little bit too low on money. This main is going to be mined out pretty soon. Only adding in 4 Hydras, a little bit of a small bunch of units here. A couple roaches to protect it, but it's still a very, very weak army. Trying to secure that 4th. The hatchery is done. But still, I'm Eurotrash. Has a very, very nice position here. Adding in some Thors. +2/+2 are going to be done in under a minute. Pixel tries to come back for another round, but this time I'm Eurotrash is already sieged and able to defend very, very efficiently. Let's take a look at those hero Banshees real quick. 9 kills here, 4, 4, and 1 on those Cloak Banshees, which have paid for themselves, of course, at this point in time. I'm Eurotrash, very, very wisely, keeping some of those Hellions, trying to maybe circle around the units to go get some good splash damage in line on those Hellions. Not quite gonna get it though, as he engaged on creep. And I am very curious to see. Great news for Pixel though, even though he traded his whole army and he's way behind on units lost. I could have told this without even looking at the tab, but it just shows. And he just walks it on exactly at the moment he needed to, but again, he does not have what it takes to trade efficiently with the Terran player. So, oh my god, so many kills on those siege tanks, 8 on this one. The only thing Pixel has going for himself right now is that he's remaxing. He has a lot better economic position from those units. Needs to get all the roaches to his base as soon as possible. Adding in a couple vipers. It's going to be very interesting if the tanks are stacked a little bit and he's able to land 2 or 3 nice blinding clouds. This could change the whole game. Again, we are at a turning point. I'm Eurothrash with 163 supply. 163 supply versus a maxed out Zerg, which is not going to be able to fight on creep. You cannot walk on there. Oh my goodness, blinding clouds. Those are pretty good blinding clouds. Only 2 tanks are able to attack at this point, and Thors are focusing the Overseers. This could be the full trade Pixel was looking for. He's still at full. He's able to remax on those roaches. That's all he lost, only 13 roaches. And now I'm Eurothrash is trailing by over 80 supply on the Zerg player. Siege tanks trying to siege here. Does not have +3/+3 just yet. And this base is gonna get sniped in no time. And this could be it, guys. Is this it? Is Pixel able to get the second win for Boreal? I'm Eurotrash, not out of it yet though. But Pixel is reinforcing endlessly. I'm Eurotrash with a pretty nice position here. Let's see. He knows exactly where his opponent is, of course, with the help of this sensor tower. Knows exactly that his opponent hasn't moved out of the middle yet, and Pixel should know about this. Oh, I don't think he can attack into that. Actually, no, he can. Oh, hell yes, he can. Hell yes. And I'm Eurothrash dropping the Vikings to get additional DPS, but that's not quite gonna do it. So many siege tanks, oh my goodness, and low HP roaches. But the Swarm will roll over the Terran mech army. Well done by Pixel. I am very tempted to see the graphs after this. I don't know if you guys will see them. I don't think so. I think we have time to go for it. Replays. What the hell? There's a... What the hell? Something flying in my office for some reason. What are you doing? Get the fuck out! What do you want? I'm sorry for swearing, but this is not supposed to happen. You should be asleep. It's freaking winter. Get the hell out! It's not moving anymore. I think it's dead. I think I killed it with my words. Yeah. So how do we do this again? Match history. It's still there. Oh my god. Graphs. Can I access the graphs? Yeah. Okay. Take a look at this, guys. Yeah, you see that. Okay. Let me make sure. Good. Okay, so the harass at the beginning, resource collection rate. Yeah, that's it. Pixel, I really thought he suffered more losses than that, but it seems that he dealt with the Reaper harass, and then the Reaper Hellion harass, and then the Banshee harass very freaking well. I'm really, really surprised. I did not expect that at all. And seeing this army value, take a look at this. This is a Mech versus Zerg fight without Vipers. And this is a Mech versus Zerg fight with Vipers. Just tells you how important those units are now in ZVT. Very, very interesting here. All right. How do you... That's really nice. We've got some... there are more and more English-speaking players in Boreal eSports. I've been saying Boreal, and Pixel says it's Boreal. Boreal. Am I pronouncing it good? Do I have my two fingers on the pulse of this team, or what? Is it really Boreal? It has some kind of a French twist to it, like the way I say it, I guess. Oh my god. Pixel. Your graphics settings are horrible. Change it to high quality before I leave. I wish I could, but the stream is going and there's a delay on it. If I stop it, it's gonna freak. Oh, your graphic settings. Okay, change it to high quality. Okay, that's okay. That's what you mean. To be entirely honest, I think what I want to see is the plays. Like, I don't know how to explain that. And I understand your point, and many casters have very high-end equipment or streaming cards, streaming PCs, which they use. And I find that even though CIPC.com geared me very, very well, I don't have any lag whatsoever. I think the game itself lags just a little bit when you're on high graphics. So that's the reason why when I'm laddering and when I'm casting important games and stuff like that, I don't want to cause any loss to the stream. I don't want to lose even a single frame. That's why we are staying in low quality. Even the GM streams are in super low quality. Yeah, that's as a general rule of thumb, you want to keep your graphics a little low. I guess I could try and, because they're really on the lowest right now, that's how I like them. So maybe I could try putting them back up to medium. The textures, at least, maybe for the ground and all that stuff. But I think you see there are a lot of information you can get from lower graphics. Like, I think you see the radius, the exact radius of a storm very well on low quality, which you don't, in my opinion. On high quality, it's just like stretching everywhere. It's very nice graphically, but just may not get the right info. Oh, and it seems I stayed on this overlay. I'm sorry, guys. So, yeah, we're hovering about 60 viewers. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy the casting, Even if you don't enjoy the graphics. I'm talking to you. What's your name? I'm talking to you. And I lost it. Khan Makia. Even if you don't like the graphics, if you like the casting, you can encourage me by dropping a follow on my very own channel, twitch.tv/Kadium Live, where I stream all sorts of stuff. I had a 12-hour stream to raise money for Dreamland and the StarCraft 2 prize pool at Dreamland because I'm taking care of the tournament there. It's mid-November, dreamland.net. Take a look at it if you're in the Montreal area, or even if you're not in the Montreal area, actually. We have Poison coming all the way up from Detroit to play. I'm impressed every time I talk about it. But English, it's Boreal, like cereal. Boreal. I don't like it. I don't like it. Boreal. I didn't think of it like that. I didn't think of that. Cadium, it's like Montreal, so Boreal. Okay. But with a bow. It's like Montreal with a bow. Do they have arrows too? Kappa? Yo, Pixel, go on Facebook. Okay, well, that's... So 2-1, yes, for Boreal. Gonna try to get used to it. I really like Boreal. I think it nice. It has a nice ring to it. I'm gonna try to get used to it. I wrecked the fly. Yeah, I don't know where it is. It flew away. It's pissed off for some reason. I guess it was a really weird. It's like this time of the year where flies want to stay alive, but they just can't resist. Like they're inevitable, and they try to be as annoying as usual. But they're not able to, and they just fly like and get the hell out. So we are in the lobby for game number 4, guys. Remember, no matter what happens, we're gonna have 5 best of ones tonight, since it's the total number of wins that matters the most, and not who wins the clan war. It's the score that counts. So of course, a 4-1 win is better than a 3-2 win. You want to prevent if you're Boreal, if you're I should say it in French. If you're Boreal, you want to. You want to prevent your opponents, especially Integrity Gaming, from getting more points. No matter what happens, if Integrity Gaming wins the clan war by Boreal and Integrity will be tied at the score because they are 1 point behind us at the moment. And the league is still very, very tight. We're 6 weeks in, and there is 5 points only separating the 8th position and the 1st place. So anything could happen. A 5-0 win in the next few weeks could change everything. It could flip the board around. So I expect a very, very interesting end of season. And to be entirely honest, I was hyped for this clan war, but if you go and take a look at the schedule, you will see that we are going to play week 7, Team Gravity versus Boreal eSports. Boreal. I'm not getting rid of that habit. I'm gonna try. So yeah, Team Gravity versus Boreal. And then KLG versus Boreal for week number 8, Tuesday, November 4th. And it's finals top 4. You gotta make top 4? I thought it was top 8. Oh, so this is gonna be hard. Top 4. And in 4th position is Team Gravity, so okay. So these wins are even more important than I thought they would be. As you hear the lobby reacting here, we are headed for game number 4. A very, very important game. Boreal needs a 4-1 lead to get up towards the top 4. This is going to be hard, guys. Let's see what game number 4 has in store for us. Oh, it's a PvP. Nice. We're mixing it up. Heading in with a mirror matchup for the first time tonight. In the bottom, let me take a sip of water first. Gotta give these guys the epic intro they deserve. Hushang dropping the Korean right now. Alright, we are in game number 4 and spawning in the bottom right position, playing for Boreal eSports as the yellow Protoss. It is Hushang. And in the bottom left position of Nimbus, I didn't mention it, so this map is Nimbus. In the bottom left position, playing as the red Protoss for Integrity Gaming, it is Fear. Let's see where this leads us. We are either... I'm going to take a little bit of a... Yeah, let me put you guys on following this. So Hushang is the first player to go in with a... probe scout. I'm trying to see if we've had a game. Yeah, on the first week. On the first week, we had a 3-2, and then 3-2, and then 3-2, 3-2. We only had like very, very tight games. That's it. That's it. There is no other final score on the Boreal side than 3-2s. So a 4-1 lead would be very, very interesting here. Of course, well, not only because it's an epic win, but to the total points for the season, that would basically take Integrity out of the tournament unless they land like double 5-0s in the last 2 weeks. Which is quite unlikely, not because they're bad, but it's unlikely because the level is so high and games are so tight. I see so many 3-2 scores in this league. It's insane. Very, very nice level of play. I truly hope we get another season after this one. And what I would really enjoy, in fact, and you guys could take it to them, I would enjoy... No matter what happens, if Boreal makes it or not in the final top 4, I would like to cast those games. I would like to cast those with the regular casters. For instance, if one of them can't, or no matter what happens, I mean, I would be really interested. Or if you guys have other leagues going on that you think would be interesting to see casted by me, send me a quick message either on Twitch, reach me on Twitter at BRLKDM. Give me some hints. I wanna start casting more and more. Not necessarily Boreal stuff, but oh, that's clutch. Did he see it? He must have seen it. Fear must have seen this probe, this idle probe here, and oh my goodness, Hushang. This stalker is dead. Ho ho ho. I wasn't focused on the game. I'm really sorry, guys. Let's get back to this. We have a 3-gate blink coming in, and what's this? It's 2-gate stalker. It's 2-gate stalker. That's it. And Mothership Core has to survive. There you go. Lands the photon overcharge. He's gonna be fully secured for about a minute or so. Fear is right here on Hushang's doorstep, still reinforcing with stalkers, and Fear is adding in a Stargate. Interesting follow-up. Let's see how much damage he's gonna be able to get with this, though, as Hushang is going to be the player whose micro will be determining here. Oh, that would be big. Unpowering a gate. Oh, and unpowering the Cyber Core as well, which is not going to be a matter. I'm sorry. And the full drone pull now. He has no choice but to deal with this. And it's actually going to start working out pretty quickly. He's going to... Has he lost a lot of drones onto this? Let me try to see. And 8 workers killed for Fear is very big indeed. As the Mothership Core of Hushang falls, we may once again be headed for a game number 5. Let's see here. Nice little blink micro. This Stalker trying to get a hit on this. Is blink back? No, and Hushang actually saves the weakened Stalker. That's gonna go to his death here. Nope, actually able to kite it out. And Hushang is out on the field, but let's take a look at what's coming here. Oracle is in the base, and oh my god, so many probes. All the probes have died for Hushang. This is a matter of time, and let's see. Do we have vision in any way? There's blink. Is the blink? Yeah, he doesn't have... Oh, he does have vision! He has a probe in the base! What is this probe doing here? There's a proxy! And it's time to make all of this worth it. This is a weird game. There are no probes whatsoever in Hushang's base. And, I find it hard to even commentate this game, as this is really madness. Blink landed as much as he could. Is the stream still going? Yes, it is. I had a strange bit of lag. I'm sorry, guys. Hushang is trying his best. 2 of those Stalkers are near death. But there are no units left whatsoever, and not a lot of money either. And are we gonna get... What is this? Are we gonna get a tie? Is this what's going to happen? Oracle tries to get it. Nice little DPS here. 15 kills for the Oracle. Hushang tries to move out. He doesn't even have enough... Oh, and energy runs out for Fear. Is he gonna lose? Oh, the blink just runs out. And, oh my god, this is both players hanging by a thread here. Fear has what it takes to warp in another Stalker, and he does. Stalker and Oracle, are they going to be able to do it? Stalker, oh my goodness. What is this? Is this a tie? Saves the 3rd Stalker by only a little bit, and Oracle is going to try to come from the back. What is this? What is happening? Fear can make a probe. Is he going to be able to snipe and micro around all 3 Stalkers? This is one of the weirdest games I've seen in ages. What is this? And Fear, GG's. And it's, oh my goodness, this game! Hushang makes it! Moving in and microing his life. With what? 7 Stalkers killing an entire army of the entire army of Fear, and then making it out alive from the probe pull, and almost killing the Oracle, and all the reinforcing units, and finally sniping all the probes to get a win. And look at this, 263 APM average in an 11-minute game. This is madness. That was a really, really nice game. I'm very happy it went Hushang's way. I'm pretty sure he's damn happy about this game as well. What a decision. These guys, they amaze me every time. Full drone pull. You guys are witnessing it right now. Of course, because of the delay. Is it a best of 5 or 9? And what's the score? It is a... Well, it's a best of 5, but we're going to play all 5 games no matter what happens. Boreal is in the lead. They got the win. the Clan War win, but they're gonna try to go for a 4-1 win against Integrity, which would be totally awesome and increased by, I would say, at least 25% their chance to participate in the end of the season. We're gonna need a sick week 7 match against Gravity. That's gonna be interesting. I hope all of our players will be ready and will be practicing hard, because I know, and it's gonna be a bit of an emotional clan war for me as well, since two of the Gravity players, I don't know if they're playing their academy team. I don't think so. But Jig and Corianer, two Zerg player who used to be on Team Killing Spree, of which I was one of the managers. So these two Zerg players are on Team Gravity, and just for the laws, and because they're also from Quebec, they may play in this clan war, which would be amazing. These would be very nice games. I have fingers crossed for Jig versus Alex round like 1000. I've been dreaming of this match since the beginning of the season. Anyway, no matter what happens, we'll be there next week for sure. But first, let's take a look at what Game 5 has in store for us, as we are on Catalina, the squid, the squid map. It's just very nice design, by the way. Really enjoyed that map. It's a damn shame it's not coming back. Thank you, Blizzard. Did I say that? Never mind. Game number 5. Spawning in the top third of Catalina, we have the Red Zerg. Playing for Team Integrity, it's Panda Bear Me! And his opponent. Gonna try to close it off for Boreal. Spawning in the bottom right position, of course. I was taking a look at chat, I'm sorry. As the purple Terran, it is EJK. Alright, we've got an SCV scout. Is he gonna go for... There are no barracks just yet. He falls back? What is this? Oh, there were 2 on the field. I don't like you anymore. Okay, I didn't see what happened, but I think he landed a shot on on the SCV. Too predictable. And I think Panda Bear just saw the eventual proxy that was attempted by EJK, and the drone was in the exact position where the barracks was supposed to be landed. So this is why EJK doesn't like Panda Bear Me anymore. If anybody asks, you will know. So EJK lands a much more standard gas and barracks. Meanwhile, Panda Bear has an hatch first. Oh, an interesting gas before pool follow-up to the hatchery. Let's see. Is this going to be for some kind of a speedling baning all in? Is this going to be for a very fast lair? Both options are available at the moment, of course. But EJK will see this and see that, there's something wrong. I mean, your pool isn't halfway done yet, and you've already collected 50 minerals. That is suspicious. Suspicious indeed. So EJK just gonna check out here, make sure there's no third. And not gonna check that side though. Of course, at this point in the game, he saw the gas, knows that there isn't really that much, isn't really enough mineral income to justify a third base, or to afford a third base, I should say. So, is there a Reaper on the field? No, he went for Marines. Okay, so he knew Of course, that the Reaper were going to be late, and he decided to instead do produce a couple Marines, which was worth it since he sniped an Overlord. So these two Marines, this one is the hero. 1 kill. First blood has been landed. SCV now adding in a command center to the wall on the upper ground. Very safe opener. And once again, I mean, their speed on the way. Panda Bear is still collecting gas with only one harvester, though. I'm pretty curious to see. There were no banding nest added. There were not even a single. Isn't this even a single? What's it called? I'm a Zerg player. Come on, Zergling. Oh my God, that blank. While Panda Bear loses another Overlord. Pretty nice snipe here by EJK, who is now on the field with an Hellion. 8 Zerglings finally on the field for Panda Bear, who is supply blocked a lot. I mean, EJK, what's that? Like 3? No, that's 2 Overlords now. Speedlings pursuing this Hellion. Who's not really trying to. Whoa, that's the wrong button. Sorry. So 3 Hellions now on the field, still producing 2 more. There are 5 now. May go for a drop as he's producing a medevac, and the expansion isn't even on the low ground yet. He's gonna wait for his medevac to be done and to get the ability to move out a little bit. Oh, Zerglings! Zerglings! Oh, they all died! That last shot was clutch. One of those Hellions has a 6 killed. Yep, won the jackpot. 3 queens here on the low ground are going to secure this creep spread for Panda Bear. Not really sure EJK. Oh my God, there are so many Marines here. He very well could engage. There are no transfuses available, no banelings, only a couple of Zerglings, and they move in. They're gonna get kited by the 4 Hellions. 4 queens though. Pretty tanky units. Deal a lot of damage. They're focusing. Landed a few shots on the medevac. And all that aggression forced a Spinecrawler out of Panda Bear, which he could cancel. No, he's just going to leave it there. +1/+1 has started at the exact same time this push was this push was pushed back. So, that brings us to a no-layer Zerg player. Adding in +1/+1 with no tech, just finished a 3rd. I'm curious to see where this is going, because he has quite a lot of gas piled up and has absolutely no way to spend it other than upgrades at this point in time. Was supply blocked for a while actually, and that may even put EJK in the lead. Let's take a look at harvesters. 36, only 36 for the Zerg player. Now, yeah, there you go, 42. A little bit of a harass going on here. Very nice position for the Hellions, who are going to move back. Be careful not to lose the full medevac. That would have been a big waste of units. Oh my God, he does lose it. 2 Hellions survived. He's gonna use them to scout, and scout only. That's all, pretty much all he's gonna be able to do. Four Hellions move in on the 3rd, trying to get some more of those drones, and he actually does. Oh, a big line them up here, a big drone transfer here, and those were, this ends up being a loss of 2 Hellions that were pretty well invested, I would say. 8 workers killed. Basically, I think there was 4 or 5 on this single push, at least. EJK now adding on +1/+1 for infantry and cloaking field for Banshees. Very, very interesting. Is there already one on the field? Yes, there is, and let's follow it. While Panda Bear has a small squad of Zerglings outside of EJK's natural, we are going to take a look. Oh, there's already defense here for that. Still, that Banshee is going to be able to get a few kills, but will fall back. 2 additional drone kills. is not enough to make the Banshee worth it, especially with the cloak upgrade that costs 200, 200. It's not really you really want to do more damage than that. He's gonna try to get yeah, the drones that are harvesting on the corner here, knows exactly where to position, and he's actually gonna get an additional 2. So still no third yet, not in position. There's an orbital command that's been completed, so EJK still has a pretty nice SCV production. This Banshee now has, yep, then couldn't get additional drone kills here. Was pushed back by the the Queen. Meanwhile, another Banshee here trying to fight it out. Three Banshees will come from the back and eventually snipe the Banshee. Panda Bear with pretty nice creep spread at 13 minutes into this game. Pretty close to EJK's third. I'm pretty surprised that EJK decides to expand towards Panda Bear at this point. Since, well, I know he has been the aggressor, but there's a pretty big push coming in from Panda Bear, who now has the lair. Yep, there you go. And +2/+2, of course, on the way. So there's a lair. Centrifugal hooks will give him a nice timing. Mutalisks have been added in too. EJK could get caught here. He's attacking on creep, but so many. Look at this energy from Panda Bear here. Creep spread will only increase from this point forward. EJK slightly ahead in supply. Gotta be careful of those Baneling connections. Baneling speed is not there quite yet. That could have been big. And if he's able to surround the whole unit, Banelings connect, lifts up the unit and the medevacs. Barely saving maybe half of them. Supply has been reset. EJK had a slightly, now they're very equal. 16 Banelings are being added at the moment. Baneling speed is done, and these are going to be +2/+2 Lings and Banelings. 18 Lings will be added in. Small squad of Marines just rolling in, trying to prevent creep spread. Not creep spread, but yeah, trying to bust out some creep tumors. Not quite gonna do it. And I am very worried for EJK at the moment unless he lands some sick splits. Now, there are so many Banelings. Look at this. 2 pages of Banelings. This is 33? Yep, that's it. 33 Banelings on the field. Only 5 Mutalisks. 6 more being added at the moment. And so many Zerglings also, as creep spread becomes a real problem. He's gonna have to fight on creep no matter what. Big run by of Lings getting ready here, and he could jump in the base at any given time. Let's see. Pre-splitting. Pre-splitting. Oh my goodness. Forces a stim and falls back. Meanwhile, the Zerglings have rolled in the base here. Many units fell back here, but this is gonna be it, I feel. Third base will get prevented. Oh my goodness, the SCVs! Oh, and that's game. That is definitely game. No way EJK can come back from this. 37 workers killed for the worth of 3 or 4 Banelings. This is the most insane connection I've seen in a while. Well, GG. There you go. Panda Bear Me takes game number 5 and brings it back slightly. So, once again, a 3-2 finish in this Top Dog League for Boreal. GG to both teams. Was very interesting. I don't think there was a clear one-sided match in this clan war, and that just shows how skillful those two teams are. 77 viewers, man, you guys are amazing. And that'll basically end our stream for today. I'm kind of heartbroken to end it right here. I wish I would have more games to show you, but oh, 77, that's really nice. Guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please consider leaving a follow on the channel, Boreal _eSports that you're watching right now. Of course, there's not only StarCraft 2 happening here, there's CSGO, there's Hearthstone, there's Guild Wars 2. We have a Guild Wars 2 team. and many other games. I mean, I can't even mention them all. This Boreal is such a big organization. I haven't even made the whole round yet. I've been here since a month, I think, or a little bit. Yeah, week 6, a month and a half, I guess. Um, and also, well, if you enjoyed the casting and my presence here on this stream, I would really appreciate if you could leave a few follows on my personal stream, twitch.tv/KDM Live, all in one word. There, you can't get it wrong. As we're jumping, oh, I mean, it's over 80 viewers. That's really nice of you guys to follow. Anyone watching from Team Liquid, love you guys. And yeah, big thanks to our sponsors at here at Boreal eSports, iWeb, Stinky Footboard. Check this out. It's a really sick footboard you can play games with. And get additional keys with your feet. That's really interesting. And Havoc Technologies, of course, my personal sponsor, CIPC.com, is providing the computer that's streaming right now. GG to both teams. Integrity, not out of it yet, guys. You could slip in. It's going to be hard for both teams. Boreal is playing Team Gravity next week, next Tuesday at 8, just like we had tonight. So week number 7 versus Team Gravity, and week number 8 versus KGL. This KLG, my bad. Week number 8 versus KLG, who are leading the league. So two most important matches are incoming, and they're going to be probably the hardest matches as well. So I hope you guys will be here to encourage us, and as usual, I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, guys.